Hey, this says ZERV. What's in there?
Yeah, man, nothing. You don't need to worry about that.
In today's video, I plan to take you behind the doors and give you a sneak peek of some Corvettes that you have never seen before in person, and a special car that's back there that you will actually not know and be surprised that it is back there. Well, my name is Clarence. I don't want to thank you for pushing that play button. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, you definitely want to do so, because I'm definitely planning to bring some awesome content and change up these videos as time goes on. So once again, I'm super excited to bring this information to you, and definitely smash that subscribe button. Hey, this says ZERV. What's in there?
Yeah, man, nothing. You don't need to worry about that.
Come on, man. Let's go back and open the box.
No, we've got Pepsis, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, and you're at the Corvette Museum, so we have a 93 Dodge Viper.
That's crazy. Why is this in here?
So our job is to tell the story about Corvette.
Right.
Why it exists, why it still exists.
Right.
Why it even was created.
Okay.
And the Viper plays a huge role in that.
Interesting. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think the Viper has evolved, or did evolve, into a more driver-centric car because of the Corvette as well. Much like we became more adapt to higher horsepower, different driving ergonomics. You know, the Viper was a huge inspiration
Right.
to the Corvette.
Right.
And Corvette was a huge inspiration
to the Viper.
To the Viper as well.
That's true. And I spoke to a couple of Viper owners that own the new to ACRs, but this is what they say. They said on a scale of 1 to 10, the 10 as far as looks goes is a 10.
Yep.
As far as on a scale of 1 to 10, as far as drivability, it still says a 2. So I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely. I mean, it's raw power, but they've improved so much from this car.
seems like it.
This is the last ZR1 ever produced in the 4th generation Corvette. So it's
Wow.
1995. It came out with 405 horsepower, and this was a mega car back in the day.
Okay.
This was the supercar of the late 90s, early to late 90s. It was upwards of $100,000.
Wow.
Brand new in 1995.
Wow.
I mean, that was a ton of money.
Absolutely. Then yes.
Right, it's much wider in the rear to fit the meat of the tires underneath it. 405 horsepower.
405 horsepower.
Yeah, Lotus designed engine and built by Mercury Marine.
Wow.
So a very impressive car. See all the artwork we have hanging. The last C4 ever produced
Wow.
in 1996.
Okay.
Owned by Mid America Designs. This is a prototype 1996 Grand Sport. See the fender flares, Admiral Blue. It's got an LT4 engine. And I mean, this was a really special car built in 1995. We have a 1963 to 65 cutaway engine with a fuel injection.
That's pretty cool. So this will be next to this on display at some point.
Well, I mean, more than likely not necessarily next to this car, but it could be next to a 1963 fuel injected car.
Okay, cool. I'm in love with Grand Sports clearly because I own one.
It's pretty spectacular. Now, this car is special
Because I'm missing out on this car.
Yeah, this is a ZR1. This is what Jim Merrow drove at the Nürburgring, and you can see various, you know, the duct tape marks where different equipment, telemetry equipment was in the car.
Right.
We get inside, you can see it's got some wear on it.
Right. Which means that y'all should give it to me then.
Right.
Because I'll be able to take care of all of it.
This is yours, man.
Oh,
All
man.
yours.
God, I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, can we get those cars out of the way right there? Get the team over. Man. No, this is sweet, though. You know, it's funny. My friend just got a ZR1, and, I thought about it. It's one of those things where it boils down to, if I get a ZR1, my C7 have to go, and I probably can't get a C8. And I don't know if that's worth the trade right now.
I get it. One thing I have to think about is manual gearbox, front engine. What's this car going to do long term, valuation wise? In my business, I look at that kind of thing.
Oh, it's going to be great long term.
It's going to be great, but that mid engine is pretty
sweet.
special. VIN number 2, EX. EX stands for experimental.
Wow. So this is pretty much going to be displayed in here, I'm assuming, right? Because they can't sell this one.
This car either is on display here, or it's going to be crushed.
Whoa.
So we're going to display it as long as we can.
Oh, man, I don't like that idea. It's cringe because it's like, in my personal opinion, if this was me, and now I'm not saying pertaining to ZR1s, but regarding the C8, all the experimental cars they have out there now, instead of crushing them, what they should be doing is it should be placed in dealerships, right? Not driven, but for people to sit in and enjoy, because the dealership's not going to want these other people driving their other cars while they're in a lot.
Right.
Let them sit in it and scratch it up to them. No big deal.
The biggest problem with that, I think, from a General Motors perspective is, if you take a look at this car, it's got non-conforming parts. It's got issues with the hood.
Right.
So they're not going to want this car representing
their brand. Makes sense.
The world as what they should expect. They should expect higher than this.
I agree.
And even though this was a test car, it's better here than it would be in a crusher. And
absolutely.
So we're thankful for General Motors to display it here.
And I think they should definitely, put a few of the C8s in here. Clearly, they have the prototype from 2018 that's over there, what a lot of people don't really get to see.
Absolutely.
And I'm hoping to make a video. I wish I could make a video with just that car alone and just talk about different things between that C8 and the other C8, and being, meeting Taj and Harlan and having lunch with those guys yesterday and speaking to them today has been amazing.
They're a great group of people.
Absolutely.
Freeze break. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Anthony and Mr. Bob for having that notification bell turned on and displaying that for me today. I want to thank each and every one of you that does have it on. If you want to send me an email of your picture as well, I will definitely give you a shout out in future videos.
Got some race cars. We got the 1971 race car. It's national champ in 81 and 82. Fastest car on a stock chassis. This thing is ridiculous.
Really?
It's so fast.
I wasn't even born then.
Right.
So I didn't even know this existed. Well, I didn't even know I existed either.
Right? Pretty awesome car. This cool resto mod here.
Wow.
58 Corvette. You can see all this, years of use.
Right.
This car was donated to us by a gentleman named Willis.
Okay. So, and explain. I heard a couple guys that heard about the donation. Once they donated you guys, like it's you guys' car at that point, right?
It's property of the National Corvette.
Wow. So what encourage people to donate? Is it just because they no longer want to use it anymore, or what?
Yeah, it could be a lot of things. This was in the estate of this gentleman, and as part of his estate, he donated the car to us. A lot of people like.
So he passed away. I'm assuming.
Passed away.
Okay.
Like the gentleman that owned this car, he donated to us prior to his passing, and he was able to take a tax write-off. He donated a large collection of cars, but also he wanted his name to be carried on, and that's one of the reasons why they like to donate it. He also donated the two blue cars at the very end.
Okay, cool.
The Z06 on top, and then the 69 big block below it.
Wow.
Both of these cars were also donated to us: a 63 Grand Sport replica.
Okay.
And then a 2001 Z06, and it's in the rare Speedway white.
Wow.
Only like 188 of those were produced.
That's pretty cool. Now, I know regarding the Grand Sport, okay, there's only 4 of these were made, correct? So yeah, I thought it was 4 of these made.
Yeah.
And they were blue.
Yeah, blue. There was a light blue, a more of an Admiral blue.
Okay.
There was a white Penske car, or there was a white car that's owned now owned in Florida.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty spectacular.
And then all 4 are still running, from what I was told. All four are still running.
In existence and running.
And from what I read and what I was told, these are the most expensive Corvettes. Period.
They're the pinnacle of the Corvette. They're worth. We haven't seen a sale occur in public in a long time, but by estimates, we're being told $15 to $20 million.
Wow.
Is what they would sell for.
I'm not surprised. I mean, that's incredible.
It is. It's an incredible car.
Feels good to own a car that was actually marked after something like this, Even though my car is worth probably, we don't want to get into that yet.
The lineage, to see where it came from and to where it is today, that's what's exciting. And Zora, the creator of the Grand Sport, would be super proud.
Oh, absolutely.
Of where it's at.
Absolutely. These are freaking cool too.
This is it's a 69 big block, and then a 2008 Z06.
And he passed away and just gave you guys all of these.
He gave, I believe it was either 11 or 13 total cars. I can't remember.
Wow. And do you have all of them here now?
We have them all here. We have a couple buildings that we keep our collection in.
Okay.
And hopefully one day we'll have a wing dedicated to Mr. Messer.
That's pretty cool, because I was going to ask, with all the cars you guys are getting, where exactly do you keep them all? Because, the sinkhole thing, the more weight, the heavier things get. And that's just a lot of cars. What happens is, do you guys ever turn people away who donate cars? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it definitely is. We have been in a really fortunate situation recently to where we have had a lot of vehicles donated or offered to us.
Okay.
And there are times you can only have so many of the same exact year.
That's true.
And so what we want to do is we want to pick the very best of that year as a representation of that car.
That's a good point.
And some opportunities come about where the owner says, I want you to sell the car and take that profit and put it towards your collections fund, or your vehicle acquisition fund, and that's definitely a viable.
If I got to a point where I want to donate one of my cars, what would be the process of that? Like, I know my Grand Sport is not worth being donated, but how does somebody donate their car?
Yeah, so they can get a hold of our team here at the Corvette Museum, Derek or Betty. And we can help guide them down that path of donation, and they would be able to get a tax write-off for their generous contribution to the Corvette Museum. Nice.
Now, if I throw this out there, so what if I donate my car? Would you guys decide to take the wrap off? Would you keep the wrap on? What is it? You guys rather have it as when it came from the factory type of thing, or you guys take on that custom stuff? Like, I'm sure you'll probably convert the doors back, or is there something you won't do at all?
Honestly, it's part of your story. And that's what we're about sharing is the
good point.
While if the car was a pristine example, rare one-off car, we might consider taking the wrap off. Now, because it's part of you and your YouTube channel.
That's true.
I mean, you're a legend.
I wish.
So we'd probably keep it and share that story of you.
Pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, being up here has been a great experience. When they called me, I was like, hey, would you be interested in coming out and meeting people and all that stuff? It was a great experience. And so they treated me well. They gave me lunch every day I was here, and meeting your son.
Freeze, what's going on, little Annie? I hope you had a great time in the National Corvette Museum. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope to meet you again sometime soon. Also in this photo with the pink hat and the pink bag, Mrs. Elaine, which is Mr. Tim's wife. They are also followers of the channel, and it was nice meeting you as well.
And meeting a lot of other followers has been really great. It's been a great experience.
Well, we're happy to have you here, man.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome anytime.
I appreciate it. So there you go. You guys should all come out to the National Corvette Museum. I'm telling you right now, you will have a great time. Meet a lot of great people. The staff was freaking amazing. I mean, the volunteers were awesome. I thought they were trying to make me fat on purpose.
Right?
Every day I came in and had lunch and ate a sandwich. You want another sandwich? You want some more chips? You want some ice cream? I was like,
me, man.
Golly. So yeah, they've been pretty great, and I really appreciate that a lot. So it was really fun for sure.
Well, we thank you.
Yeah, definitely. So I will catch you guys in another episode of C Gonna Speak 252.